Facebook was created by Mark Zuckerberg in 2004 in his Harvard University dorm room. Fast forward to today. Facebook is now the largest social networking platform with about 2.27 billion users worldwide. But when a social networking website becomes this big, it is bound to see battles against security hackers. This is the story of the Facebook security breach. In an article by Social Media Today's author Andrew Hutchinson, published on November 3, 2018, states that Facebook has reportedly been facing some privacy issues. Supposedly, a group of hackers has released information about more than 81,000 Facebook users and is claiming to have the information of 120 million others. This group of hackers is attempting to sell this information, including conversations, photos, and private facts to the dark web, for about $12 apiece. Facebook has more personal insights than any other social media website in existence, and the fact that a platform that big is having troubles with hackers is not okay. Out of all the social media platforms, Facebook also has the most users out of all of them, which is a major problem. If the workers at Facebook do not fix this issue, they could be risking the personal information of about 2.27 billion people around the world. Independent.co.uk also released an article regarding a very similar issue that Facebook is facing. It seems like Facebook is having major problems with hackers because in this article that was released on October 2nd, 2018, Independent explains that 50 million Facebook users have been compromised in a major hacking scandal. This means that over 50 million people around the world have had their accounts hacked, and this hacking group is using their data to make a profit on the black market. In the black market, Independent explains how private information is selling between $4 and $12 a piece, meaning the marginal profit these hackers are making could be as much as between 150 million and 600 million. Because of this, Facebook could be liable for fines up to $1.63 billion. But the worst part about this whole accounts getting hacked is the fact that these perpetrators have the power to blackmail people using their private information. Nobody wants their information to be released, and depending on what you actually have on your Facebook, that could be a big deal. Once hacking groups have your Facebook information, they can easily get a hold of everything else because most people's accounts are linked to their Instagrams and their Twitters, and when they get a hold of your Facebook password, it could very easily turn into identity theft. CNET.com released an article written by Alina Bradford on October 11, 2017. The main premise of this article was to inform people about how to figure out if their Facebook accounts have been hacked, and if so, what they should do to be able to recover it. On Facebook, you can click on the Security and Login section on the drop-down menu, and then click on where you logged in, and it will show you a list of all the places you were when you logged onto Facebook. If you see a login from a place you never were, you can let them know that this was not you, and they will give you steps to take to secure your account. After doing this, you will want to turn on your login alerts and notifications to let you know if there are any more suspicious activity occurs. It is a good thing that Facebook is taking steps towards avoiding these hackers, and it is nice to be able to see where your logins are coming from. But I still think they need to make their coding stronger so that groups of hackers cannot get a hold of people's passwords so easily. But at least they are making progress.
Khalil Shreta is a 30-year-old information technology specialist who fairly rocked Facebook's world last week with a single post. You see, Shreta used his barely running 5-year-old laptop to find a security breach no one else has ever uncovered, and he showed it to them by posting to Facebook founder Mark Zuckerberg's personal timeline.
To find a way to post to other Facebook users' timeline, this is dangerous. This is so dangerous because it will allow people to make public ads without paying Facebook money.
In other words, spammers could post ads to anyone's timeline on Facebook, whether they were friends or not. Shreta showed us copies of his email exchanges with Facebook security experts, who at first said it wasn't a bug, and then said they couldn't see it even when he posted on the timeline of one of Zuckerberg's friends. If they wanted proof, Shreta thought, he would give it to them.
So I posted to Zuckerberg timeline, making one print screen and opening the post, making the second print screen, and I immediately, less than 1 minute, I got some security software engineering asking me, please send all the details to my email.
Shreta lives in the bustling city of Yatta, south of Hebron on the West Bank. Unemployment here hovers above 22%, and it's especially tough on young people. Khalil himself hasn't had a job in 2 years. He was hoping that Facebook would reward him for the security flaw he discovered, but apparently that's not to be. Facebook says it regrets that Khalil Shreta broke the terms of agreement by posting on Zuckerberg's personal page. Therefore, he's not eligible for a cash reward that he estimated would be anywhere from $500 to several $1,000s.
I really needed that money. I spent more than 2 years looking for a job. Jobless everywhere here. You cannot find a job. It's hard to find a job.
He has become a local celebrity with the media and small crowds gathered outside his home. And up in the city center, we sampled the local opinion in the matter.
Does Khalil deserve money from Facebook for finding this?
And deserve a job, and deserve a compensation, and deserve everything for that.
Shreta says he has gotten other job offers, but he thinks many are from hackers who want to exploit his discovery, and he wants no part of that.
I feel proud, to be a Palestinian and founding something like that on Facebook. I'm really proud.
Jim Clancy, CNN, on the West Bank.
Khalil actually found a security breach within Facebook's coding and hacked the CEO's account. Khalil wrote on Mark Zuckerberg's personal wall with the hopes that Facebook would reward him for his findings, but they did not reward him in any way. The only thing they did was ban him from using Facebook forever. I feel bad for Khalil Shreta because he is from Palestine, where unemployment is hovering around 22%. Khalil explains in this video that he has been looking for a job for about 2 years now, and he still cannot find anything. Since his findings within the Facebook coding, he has had multiple job offers, but he will not accept them because he thinks they are from hacking groups who want to exploit his talent for evil. I believe Facebook should have hired this man because he is obviously a very talented security researcher, and Facebook could use someone like him. Forbes put out an article explaining how a security breach led to the compromise of 50 million Facebook accounts. It is said that an unknown hacker group used 3 bugs in the attack and used them in a combination to break into people's Facebook accounts. This is a major problem because so many people throughout the world trust Facebook to keep their login information safe, and Facebook has let a lot of people down. Why doesn't this stuff happen with any other companies? It seems like other companies do a much better job of keeping their users safe from hackers. This was said to be the most significant attack ever to hit Facebook. While 50 million accounts were hacked, the real number of people affected has to be much higher than 50 million people. After researching these Facebook security breaches, I am actually thinking about deleting my Facebook account because I almost never use it, and I don't even want to risk having my account hacked because I am friends with a lot of my family members on that website, and if I was ever hacked, who knows what they would do with my information, and I would not want to put my family or my friends through something like that.